Tell me your tale, tell me you're here. Maybe I'm real, maybe not. Don't forget my name this time.
Oh, yet another nightmare. She entered my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy. Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls. better. But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise he'll make me stay in bed and rest. It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
How are you doing today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lapo, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy and I don't...
Father, anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny? I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia. With her evil passion for those cards, they are cursed things. I hope you made them disappear.
Of course. I keep them safe in my room. Anyway, you must forgive me, Father. I have to go. They've come to pick me up. Have a good day.
You too.
Lapo's involved in Martha's death. My mother is losing her mind again. How could anyone even imagine such nonsense? And Don Attilio, he is a great friend, but what a weird view. Those cards are just a game, but most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me?
Dramatic news from the countryside. Archbishop Toccarelli will protest with the French in the city for the raping being committed by
The radio
invading
needs to be kept on at all times these days. It can save your life knowing things on time, especially before they happen.
for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars or to churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day.
The superior commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbours bandits and/or protects them and provides them with clothing and/or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot. A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures. A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see. I have found what I need to take infrared photos. With this lens, I can shoot very close up. With this lens, everything gets bigger. Blue filter, ideal for indoor photos. This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image. Red filter for super high contrast photos. Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast. I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia! You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay. Ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film rolls. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself. I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely, but what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done. Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory. Here I was running toward the pier, just as I remember. Here's the bicycle pump.
Los, schnappen wir uns diese Bastarde! Los! Hey! Los geht's!
Hier lang! Hier drüben!
Oh! Hey! Vorwärts! Hier! Sie sind da lang! Verdammt!
Los, laufen!
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Verdammt!
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you? Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot.
Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße! Was machen wir jetzt? Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße, lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
I'm dying, I thought. Oddly enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time. give you back your appearance. I 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 give you
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening.
Já jsem měl co dobu stlubený mikrofon, já jsem dement.
Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death. So I asked,
divadlo, loutkový.
We do lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed them to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time,
jsem po té operaci, takže nemůžu nic moc dělat. Od 22. jsem nic nejet. Jenom tady takhle jako nějaký kašičky a polívky, ale to není jídlo. Teďkon tady cucám sír. A jediný, co dokážu sníst. Pozdravujte Tadáš.
I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Ty, 2 dny. 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 2 d Taky tě pozdravuje.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Ach jo, co děláš, Lukino, jinak teďkon? Jo, a na co koukáte? To bolí.
No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
Okradli mě. Svinský Němci.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
Hele, Luky, to je nějaký psychologický horor. Ale jako zatím tady chodím a vůbec nevím nic. Chodím a bojím se.
So I need a suitable dress.
Ty kozy velký. Jo, to je dobrá. No a teď zase budu vypadat jak nějaká školačka v sukni, ty vole. Jo, my jdeme pohřbít tu ženskou.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods.
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this. It's too much. So much.
Vráno si smůlu.
Nothing more.
Zabije ptáčka, hele.
She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, Doctor, for everything.
Je to psychologický horor a je hrozně brutální.
To pick my wife up from the cemetery. The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping. So she doesn't want to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
Halo, otevři dveře. Tady stojím, ty vole, jak nějaký žebrák, ty vole, za dveřma. Poslouchám si rozhovory. Jdu zkontrolovat, jestli máme dole furt tu mrtvolu. Co? Ha! Tady se rýsuje obrázek. To je nahoře. Halo, chci nahoru. Dobrý, už jsem si že to nejde. Já! A jdeme vyvražit rodinu celou.
There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened. Pervitin again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her.
Pervitin? To je pervitin? Jak se to přibližuje, to je pervitin? Neskoušejte tam jen trik, já to poznám. Vyfotit. Hele! Pervitin, na mou duši mají ho tu.
I think she's having too many and too often.
Ty vole, oni jak tady jedou párno, tak to se z nich zblázním. Moje familie jsou smažky. Ty vole. Kabelka. Už nemluvím s fotelem, je to smažka. Když mě bude zkoušet mluvit, tak ho pošlu do... No, nebudu zprostej.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here. .25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect. When it's not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well. General Edict K.
Ne. Jako, nechápu. Tady ten foťák. Otevřu foťák. Kouknu do něj. Jak ty jazyky na iPhone. A teď. Vyber si. 25, ISO 100, ISO 200, čočky. Červený, oranžový, modrý, ty vole, stativ, já nevím, blesk, ježišmarja. Potom tady štelování, ty vole, nějaký, ty vole. Tady nastavování, no, ty kokos. Zlatý iPhone. Tak.
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake. Dear Julia, Are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Tak. Pervitin, to je pumpička. Už můžu dál, jo, už můžu dál. Jdeme zkontrolovat, jestli už laskavě můj vyfetovaný fotr uklidil tu mrtvolu, co tam mám dole.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is. Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth.
Aha. No. Asi to umíš foťákama. A mrtvola už tady není.
Knowing who is calling could be important. Martha was taken to the
Já bych spíš koutil očima tím, že fotr tady ty slečny, za kterou hrajou, ujíždí na párnu.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh my God. Julia, my little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow, what is happening.
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows? Maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead... Poor Nanny.
Můžu dát nějakou jinou hru, jestli vás to nebaví.
Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Tady mi kouká svatý obrácek.
Now I know what must be done to
Jo,
make the-
klidně, já to zapnu, jsem to dlouho nehrál. Tak vydržte, za chvilku se vám objeví